I'm stuck in the wrong holiday here, but I'm thinking it's the most wonderful time of the year. You know that Christmas song? Well, this is the most wonderful day of the year. It's the luckiest day of the year when the sun and Jupiter go mwah in the sky. Hi, Thomas Miller. Welcome to the Fun Astrology Podcast. Tuesday, April 11th. Glad you're here. Yesterday, we set everything up, starting with Venus moving into Gemini at 12:47 Eastern this morning, and then that long void of course moon that begins at 6:47 a.m. when it changes signs into Capricorn at 1:33. Of course, adjust those Eastern time zones to yours. Now, tonight, the big one that we talked about yesterday, and kind of leaving it with the setup of Venus moving into Gemini. A lot of energy in the sky today, right? 6:07 Eastern, the sun conjoins Jupiter. So that's the sun, fire, conjoining Jupiter, fire, in Aries, fire. What do you think kind of day we're going to have today? It's been in the air for several days, obviously. Coming into this, it just crescendos today and then starts to separate. You know, in the mundane, it could be interesting. In the markets, it could be interesting. I'm hearing people who follow astrology and financial astrology talking about it being kind of a top, and maybe it falls down from here. That's possible. In fact, look at this real quick, this little synthesis. All right, Venus leaves Taurus, its money sign, into Gemini of duality. Markets go up, markets go down. The moon enters Capricorn, ruled by Saturn. And the same time, we hit this conjunction of excess. You could exactly see why it would not be a bad interpretation to say that the market could top out on a day like today. A day of excessive exuberance, if you will, fiery exuberance. But if you want to surf the positive side of this and you're not worried about the market, you're just worried about your own little self, then you've got a lot of umption and gumption in the sky today. A day that I just feel is a great day to share and send a lot of love. Combine all that fiery energy of Jupiter and the sun with Venus, and Venus now in a dual sign, you can send love to everybody. And especially since when the sun and Jupiter conjoin in the sky tonight, it's in the seventh house, relationships. In fact, if you're in one and you have kids, you might want a babysitter at 6:07 this evening, if you know what I mean. It is, after all, the luckiest day of the year. You know what else is interesting about this aspect is it's a standalone. There are no other aspects to the sun and Jupiter, at least not without a reasonable orb. Neptune is right next door, but we'll just stick with the Ptolemaic aspects for that statement. So this stands on its own 2 feet. Now, how do we live our highest timeline under this aspect? Well, obviously, this is a day of creating for the whole year. I don't talk about my own chart too often here, obviously, but it has a really big theme around the seventh house and partnerships for this year in my life. I've been setting up new partnerships, looking for new partnerships, like with Robert Glasscock, for example. I still have several of you that I need to talk about with some ideas for things that we might do together to use this platform to further yours. In other words, eyes wide open for partnerships. Well, that's the house that this is taking place in. So setting intentions around positive, productive, transformational, high vibe partnerships would be a great way to play this aspect. You look out there in your landscape and you say, who could I affiliate or partner with in some kind of way that together we might be able to offer the world something that I or they independently could not. Set the intentions now, put it into action, Aries, Mars, fire, tomorrow, or very soon. So yeah, this is the day that you put your ultimate shopping list out to the universe in the form of intentions. And then you don't just wad it up and say, okay, I'm going to let all of that fulfill. Put some feet to it. That's the message of Aries. And then if we have to watch in the mundane some excessive stuff play itself out from a fiery perspective, well, we just look at it and we realize that our focus is on our highest timeline. Oh, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy this and really powerful day to set intentions. See you back tomorrow for Hump Day. Bye-bye.